So I know with this particular leap into the podcast, I did a couple different things. So the first thing I did is that whenever I was feeling a little bit nervous or scared about me taking this leap, I called on what I call like my board of directors. So for people who don't know what that is, it's like a fancy way of saying your support system. But when you create a board of directors, you go to specific people for like specific things. And so when I got into this leap, for example, I had assigned people to be the person I go to when I'm like really super emotional. So definitely assign like board of directors, find people that you know you can be vulnerable with and can also be there and support you. I would also say in a neutral way. And so what I mean about this is that they're coming to me for advice. Sometimes I can get on their side of it. Right. And so it's like finding someone that can like neutrally give you advice because you need like that calming energy.
They'll stay objective to also hold you accountable for where you might be able to show up or kind of level up in the situation.
Yeah. Do you have any board of directors, Brigitte?
Yeah, absolutely. So it's funny that you brought up the board of directors as being one of the ways to successfully take the leap, or one of the things that could help you, right? Because I feel like that concept has been coming up a lot recently. It reminds me of Napoleon Hill in Think and Grow Rich. That's one of the things he recommends, is that you have this board of people that maybe you look up to, you resonate with, maybe they're aspirational. And from his perspective, you don't actually have to know them. They can be from history. They can be someone else that you've never met but look up to. And you just are keeping them in mind of what advice might they give in this situation. So I definitely have created that sort of panel of kind of that presence of people and how might they provide feedback here? What might they do? And then I also will say, though, like that Napoleon Hill approach to a panel of people to look to for guidance really helped me in the beginning when I was starting off and I was taking more leaps in my actual life. I was doing a lot more of it alone. And the more leaps I took, the more I put myself in situations where I was meeting people that were closer and closer and closer to where I wanted to be going, to the point where then more and more people in my actual real life became my panel.
Watch the Whole Damn Table podcast every Tuesday wherever you get your podcast, or if you like to watch, we're also on YouTube. See you in the next episode.